What is the Order of Shaitan?
The Order of Shaitan is a satanic organization loyal to the principles of the Satanic Bible. We believe in indulgence as a path to enlightenment.
Particularly, in your case, sexual indulgence.
Certainly.
You've really got the hormones flowing.
Oh, yeah.
You refer to yourself as the Don Juan of Satanism?
I've been called that at times, certainly.
By your own press or by women?
By women, by people that know me, and certainly by my own press.
Are these girls all of age?
No.
No.
Nah.
You're a jailbait Satanist?
At times, certainly.
You have no problem violating a minor?
Well, I don't consider it to be violation. I don't consider the age of consent laws. They aren't. They vary from state to state, so obviously there's little.
What's the youngest girl you'd take advantage of?
I can't really say.
16?
Certainly.
15?
Certainly.
14?
Certainly.
13?
Certainly.
12.
I'm attracted to whoever.
12.
Certainly.
I think I'm going to quit counting at this point. You're really sick. You want to have sex with a 12-year-old girl.
Have you seen some 12-year-old girls these days, Bob?
I don't look at them like you look at them. You don't think you're sick?
Yeah, I can't help it if they're fascinated by me because I'm a Satanist, and I'm certainly willing to take advantage of that.
Are you certain that this whole Satanism business isn't just a way for you to create an illusion that allows you to procure quick, cheap sex?
Well, that's one of the uses of black magic, certainly.
You use black magic for that?
Certainly.
You do ceremonies to get 12-year-old girls to have sex with you?
I do ceremonies to make those who I would desire me, certainly.
Are you telling me that you can perform a ceremony that will make a woman against her will want you?
It will make it her will to want me, actually.
And it works, and you do it?
Certainly.
Who do you pray to?
I don't actually pray. We use ceremonies, as you said. Prayer is supplication. It's weak. We use invocations. We, of course, pay homage to the god Pan of the ancient Greeks. Shaitan, the spirit of the desert, meaning adversary. The basic so-called gods or demons of
Lucifer.
classical black magic.
Lucifer, Satan.
Certainly.
What do you do for a real life? How do you make a living?
Well, I'm a professional musician, as well as being a satanic priest and a publisher of satanic newsletter.
What kind of music do you play?
I suppose you'd refer to it as basic heavy metal or punk rock influence. Basically, it's just for entertainment and to make money.
To make money. So what's your goal in life besides having sex with 12-year-old girls?
My goal right now is to create the new generation of Satanists and to bring about the overthrow of Christianity, what's left of it, and eventually to bring back the pagan Roman Empire or similar government.
Now, wait a minute. What's left of Christianity? Apparently you haven't looked around lately. Christianity is thriving. Evangelical Bible-preaching churches are growing by leaps and bounds now. The old line liberal, have nothing, say nothing churches aren't going much of anywhere. And if you're looking at those empty cathedrals, you may be drawing the wrong conclusion.
Well, I know what you're referring to, and that's, well, it's a joke, actually. If you look at the kind of Christianity you're referring to, it's ridiculous. It gets a lot of weak people and keeps them in their place, which is fine, but
I'm talking about the evangelical churches that are growing and thriving across America. Christianity's not on the way out. If you think you Satanists are about to take over, you're not winning this war.
It seems that we are to me. Every day I hear about some other Christian minister being arrested for this or that. Sounds like they're going down to me.
Well, ironically, you're pointing a finger at these people, whoever they may be, and there's only a handful of them compared to the millions and millions of faithful servants of God, and you're wanting to do the same thing and worse.
How do you mean?
Well, I mean, you're saying others are falling, but you're doing worse than even the people who have fallen.
Well, I'm a so-called servant of the devil. I'm expected to.
You're expected to?
Well, certainly.
What does the devil expect out of you?
Well, of course, I don't literally believe in the devil.
Oh, yes, I know. You Satanist, Church of Satan style folks, you've got a real clever intellectual game that you play. You invoke the devil, you talk to the devil, you serve the devil, you pray to the devil, you do everything for the devil, and then when you get right down to the devil of it, you try to say that there's no devil.
Well, as you know, and I suppose some of your audience knows, we believe in the devil as a symbol of the good things in life, things of the flesh.
But when you pray to the devil, who do you think you're getting? When you make a black magic curse to get a woman to have sex with you, you're dealing with the supernatural. Where do you think that power is coming from?
I will accept that there may be other levels of being, so-called spirits or whatever, but I don't believe in the Judeo-Christian mythology of what those spirits are.
All right. We'll probe that more in just a moment. Now, I know I'm late for my break, but I wanted to make sure that you had plenty of time to hear what this man has to say. Pretty shocking stuff, isn't it? Not the sort of thing you maybe are comfortable hearing during this Christmas season. But we need to be reminded that all around us, not everybody is celebrating peace on earth but will toward men. And this broadcast intends to be a reminder of what the devil is doing and how we've got to wage spiritual war. You're going to get an incredible education today. You're going to hear some things you'll never hear under any other sort of circumstance. And by the way, as you've heard me mention the last couple of days, I picked the best of the best of some special offers that we've had during this last year, and I'm offering them to you just this week only. In fact, there's only 2 days left that you can get these offers. And if you appreciate a ministry that gets out there in the front lines and deals with the devil, right now this Christmas season, why don't you put this ministry first on your Christmas list? Put Jesus first on your Christmas list. In this ritual, you call upon the person to die. I mean, you just don't want bad things to happen to you. You want to murder them.
Certainly. It works best if you let everything out, all of your anger out, and basically...
But now, wait a minute. How is the person murdered? How does it happen?
They may die of so-called natural causes.
But you claim credit for it.
Certainly.
Ron Mephisto is my guest today. He is head of the Order of Shaitan, which is a satanic cult. Ron, I guess there is no compassion chest in Satanism, is there?
I have compassion towards those who deserve it, but
this man who has fallen on hard times, who needs presents under the tree and a Christmas tree, and has 3 children, and isn't able to do for them what he wants to. I suppose he wouldn't qualify.
Not particularly. He probably has done something rather stupid in his life to get in that predicament, and it's not my concern.
Not your concern. You wouldn't help somebody like that, would you? No one.
Not unless they were a personal friend of mine who I knew I could rely on for the same thing, but...
Yeah. In other words, you give to them if you knew you could get back from them, but you don't give anything without getting. Is there anything you wouldn't do for the devil? I mean, you're willing to have sex with 12-year-old girls. You were willing to murder. You want to perform a satanic wedding. I mean, you're into all sorts of stuff. So what is it? Is there any line that you would draw? Anything you wouldn't be willing to do for the devil?
Well, you're using the Christian expression. I don't consider that I'm doing it for the devil. I'm doing it for myself. But, of course, from my viewpoint, I am the devil just as I am God and Jesus and Lucifer.
I don't think there's anybody in this audience that doubts you are the devil. No, I don't think anybody doubts that.
All right.
I mean, you are Satan personified right now in the minds of this audience. Now, tell me, is there anything you won't do?
I won't do anything that I consider dishonorable.
What? You're having sex with 12-year-old girls, for crying out loud.
That's the way of nature.
What in the world would be dishonorable to you?
I have my own code of ethics, code of honor.
You're a pervert. What type of ethics does a pervert have?
I'm a sort of a swashbuckler's ethics, I suppose you could say.
Which means what?
I would defend the honor of my friends, those that I care about, but I also would destroy those who deserve to be destroyed.
Do you understand how Hitlerian that sounds? I mean, you're the person making the decision who goes in the gas oven. Do you understand how arrogant that is?
Sure, it's arrogant. I'm a superior being. I'm the emperor of the modern Roman Empire.
You're what? You are an emperor of the modern Roman Empire?
Sure, that's the image I've decided for myself, because I believe that the Roman Empire is the most perfect form of government within memory.
They threw Christians to the lions.
Exactly.
Oh. That was the perfect form of government.
Yes, because Christians harassed Roman citizens trying to convert them, and someone who harasses Roman citizens is put to death.
So you're a kind of mini Antichrist.
If you want to call me that, sure.
Well, you call yourself 666.
Yes.
Lucifer 666. That's what you call yourself.
Yes.
Does your mother know you do this?
Certainly. Does yours? Does your mother know that you worship the false Jewish God?
What does your mother think? My mother's thrilled to death with what I do. What does your mother think about what you do?
Well, of course, it's kind of low for you to ask personal questions about my family, but
I'm not trying to get personal about your family. But I mean, we all have parents that we try to please and honor and respect them, and I just can't imagine a mother being happy that her son's doing what you say you do.
I do honor and respect my parents.
Do your parents know that you perform destruction rituals to kill people? I mean, do they like that?
I don't know whether they like it or not. That's not really.
Did they raise you?
Doesn't really matter, but they certainly accept it because I'm their son. I have the same blood in me that they have in them.
Did they raise you to be a Satanist?
No.
I got to take a break here. Just tell me quickly, when did you decide to become a Satanist?
I made the conscious decision when I was about 15 years old, actually.
Were you ever a Christian?
I experimented with Christianity as I experimented with other religions, but I can't really say I was a Christian, no.
Did your parents know at 15 you were making a decision to become a Satanist?
Not really, no.
All right. Don't go anywhere. I'll have more to say in a moment.
On 91.7 FM, KVTT.
I want to thank, and I use the term advisedly, Mr. Ron Mephisto, the Don Juan of Satanism, for joining us today. I'm sure you can find utterly reprehensible all of his views. And Mr. Mephisto,
yes.
Thank you for joining us and telling us the truth about who you are and what you believe. As a black magician, define black magic.
Black magic is using your own willpower to make change occur as you want it, using methods usually not used by common people.
It's been a pretty exhaustive interview. Anything you wanted to say?
Just that I enjoyed talking with you, and I hope that you do well because it benefits me.